You are listening to The Fatboy Show on RX Radio. Boy, aren't you glad that the weekend is finally here? Oh, gotta love Fridays. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do what you normally do, which is call up your friends, your gang, gangos, and you're gonna hit the bar scene, the club scene. Where are you gonna be at today? Kenji's by any chance? Careful. I hear very interesting things happen at the toilets in Kenji's. You might have seen a few spicy videos that made the rounds a couple of weeks ago. So please be aware, and if you must use the Kenji's restrooms for reasons other than making babies, just make sure that no one's filming you. Because, alright, it's one thing to film people engaging in the bad manners in the restroom. It's another thing to be filmed just doing something natural as like easing yourself. I mean, that would be mighty embarrassing, wouldn't it? I would hope that the management of Kenji's and other popular lounges and bars, that they've taken steps to ensure that the privacy of their patrons is protected, because I can't think of something more damaging than that your guests and your customers can go to their restrooms and then they be filmed doing things. Of course, if you decide to have sex in the toilets, that's also not good. So shame on you. And there's an argument to be made about why perhaps you ought to be exposed and embarrassed, because what those videos from Kenji's has done is certainly to send a signal to all the revelers who attend these events or go to these establishments that you must behave. And if you must engage in some of those activities, best to just clear your bill and go home or go to the nearest lodge and engage in that business. Please behave. And someone mentioned something quite intriguing about those videos in question. That, wait, how come in none of these videos can we see the gentleman wearing protection? Maybe because some of the partners they were with, like the juicy Nampera, well, because she has such huge bums and huge hips, many men believe that if she looks that healthy, surely there is nothing to worry about. My friend, HIV does not discriminate. You can be skinny, you can be fat, doesn't matter. You gotta protect yourself. So don't be fooled just by how plump a lady might look. She might not be safe. And I'm not really saying there's anything wrong with the Nampera. I'm not even claiming she could be sick. I'm certainly not saying that, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying you never know. So don't just look at someone's size and be like, yeah, I got nothing to worry about. Strap it on, wear that condom and protect yourself. Otherwise, you're going to have to start taking ARVs because you're HIV positive. Speaking of ARVs, you may not even know that you're already consuming ARVs, especially if you are a fan of pork. It's been revealed that there are some farmers who mix ARVs into the diets of pigs and chickens. For what purpose? To boost their growth. ARVs are, of course, used for treating individuals that are infected with HIV, right? The virus that causes AIDS. However, recent reports are suggesting that some farmers are using ARVs to fatten their livestock. NDA officials, that is National Drug Authority officials, led by Amos Atumanya, who's the Senior Inspector of Drugs, admitted their awareness of farmers using ARVs on animals. The officials claimed that this information was not publicized in order to avoid causing alarm and potentially impacting Uganda's revenue from animal exports abroad. Well, there are certain things you just can't sweep under the rug, and to me, this is tantamount to criminal negligence. You can't keep quiet while being fully aware that food products that people are consuming is being tainted by such dangerous medications. I mean, this is serious. I hope they appreciate the seriousness of this. And so the NDA guy said, yeah, we have become aware of the use of ARVs in animals since 2013. That's like 10 years, man. For 10 years they've known. And he claims that they're taking measures to address it. He says, however, we must consider the potential repercussions for our economy if we magnify the issue. Well, such things can't remain a secret forever. Eventually the truth comes out, and now that it has, we are going to have to deal with those repercussions. And now we're going to have to deal with, our export partners refusing to import our animal products because they think it might be tainted. The fact that we could keep silent about this and lie about it for 10 years really doesn't engender any confidence. And so if I were like, the Kenyan government, I'd just be saying, yo, don't import any more things. Don't import, for example, we want Kenyans to import our milk, right? Although they've been sort of playing games with that. Well, now that we've given them ammunition and justification for insisting on a ban on the importation of Ugandan milk, we've brought this upon ourselves. If we had addressed the issue immediately in 2013, from when they first found out this was happening, then we would have taken steps then to avert the crisis and dealt with any fallout at the time. And by now, this would just be something from the past because there would have already been systems in place to ensure that this is not happening. But because of the fact that we've decided to keep quiet about it, not only will there be a fallout because it's probably now happening at a much larger scale than it did in 2013, but now also our neighboring partners are not going to trust us when we say to them that there aren't such things going on. After all, we were quiet about it for 10 years and continued exporting our food products, to different countries, knowing that we were exposing their citizens to tainted food, food tainted with the ARVs. What a shame. This is just so sad. Now, I am not too big on pork myself. I mean, I occasionally like, a few sticks here and there. I'm more a chicken person. But guess what? Just because I like chicken, I ain't safe either. Because apparently, even chicken feed is been known to be laced with ARVs by some farmers for the same purpose, in order to boost their growth. This is just a catastrophe. I think we're yet to appreciate the catastrophic nature of this scandal, and I think there's going to be hell to pay. We'll keep following the story and update you on any future developments. Do keep listening to The Fatboy Show. It's your number one station, RX Radio.